Hi guys, welcome to the channel. This is Dheeraj from Make Jibran Solutions. Today we are gonna learn core data for Swift 3 and iOS 10. So let's begin this small tutorial. This will be very helpful for uh, core data concepts. So let's create single view application, and in this application we are going to insert data in core data for only one table. Okay, so let's give project name as core data demo. Okay, make sure you have selected this use core data, so it will automatically generate the code for core data. Okay, so if you come in a app delegate, so when you selected this, the core data checkbox, it will generate some bunch amount of code. So this is that code written by expert for you. So this we are going to use in our application. Okay, so first thing is that let's create an entity means table we are going to create. So let's give the name as user. Okay, and let's add attributes. User name. Oh, let's give a name and more information about user, more info. Okay, now it is started showing two warnings, two errors, because we have not selected any type. So make sure we have selected the type. Okay, so you can also see the picture representation of the table also. Okay, so user has two columns. One is a name and another is more information about user. So we will insert the data in this table and we'll retrieve that back. Okay, so let's start code. In this application, we are not gonna write any UI related code, so we don't need to do any code for any storyboard related. So we just put the data inside table and retrieve back. That's our goal. Okay, so let's delete this value, that function. Okay, so we are gonna use core data. So make sure you import the core data before you write the code. So to insert the data in core data, we need a context, right? So it's a managed context. It will take care of inserting the data in table, right? So make sure you take a context first. Okay, so with layer Swift 3.0, they have given some methods to get that. So in UI application, we have shared object, and in that shared object we have to get the delegates related to that shared object, and as app delegate. Okay, so this is how we'll get application delegate, and now we will take the context from that app delegate. View context. Okay, so this is how we can get the context. So it's very easy to insert data in entity. Just you need to create a variable where user So this is how we are telling that user is a table, and inside that table we want to insert some data, right? So let's build that one. Okay, now it is giving some error. So use of unresolved identifier user. So this is always is happening because you have to clean the build and then create a build one more time. So it will create the classes related to the entity. Okay, so I've cleaned this build and this error has been gone, right? So now we will insert the data inside the object, right? So make name as Harry. So name more information is why I love movies. Okay, so we have created the context for user and given the value to the user, right? But now we need to save it, right? Means still data is not inserted inside the table, right? So in application delegate, we have save context method, right? So this will save the data inside table. Okay, if you go inside save table, so whatever context we have inserted data inside the context, it will get saved inside the table, right? So once you have say app delegate dot save context, it will save the data in table. Okay, now we will retrieve the data back. So to retrieve data back, make sure you write do and catch, because I will tell you because why. We're going to fetch the data from database and we'll define this user. We want to fetch the data from user table, right? So that's why we have given this one. Sorry. So now it is telling me, so I have not used this one, that's why it is saying this one. Okay, let's comment out this, so then you will come to know that. Okay, let's consider this is working fine. Okay. So let's give default implementation. Sometimes it feel like if it is not giving any value, let's give as a empty string. Okay, so now it is saying define the conflicts with the previous value. Okay, I think it is already there. Okay, now it start saying the call throws. Okay, when you click on control, Okay, it's not telling it is throwing, but it is giving an error showing you have to handle it. Right, that's why you have to write try and catch block, and make sure the statement which trying to throw, you need to add try in front of that and error. Okay. So what is this error is telling about? Any is not member of. Okay, so before you, yeah, sorry. When we are fetching the value from table, it might have multiple rows, right? So it is always an array of users. So you have to get the object from user is an array of objects, right? So this is how we have to write it down, and this object we can typecast as user. Right now this object is containing information. Okay, maybe I can't give here. I have to give here. So I'm typecasting this object, any object, into user object, and now you can get the value from that object. Okay, if I run this one, it should run and it will insert the data from here. Okay, and we are returning back the data back. Okay, there are no errors now. Let's run this one. Okay, then we can see the result inside the debugger. Okay, there we go. We have object saying more information is I love movies and Harry. We can add some more information which will be more readable for everyone. Okay, and so it will be very easy now to understand it more clearly, right? So let me put it on front so that it will be more clear. The username and information about me is okay. So first we inserted Harry. Now we'll insert as Tom. Now look cricket. some bracket is missing. Write it down back. It's very difficult to track where the bracket is missing. Name. Okay. And information about me is okay. That's it. Okay, let's run this project now. So it will give two values. One is Harry and another is a Tom. There more information. Right, here we go. Name Harry. More information about is I love my movies. And another one is Tom, which is we inserted as the second object. Right, so this is how you write the code for core data. It's pretty simple in Swift 3.0. They made it very easy with less coding is required and whatnot. So if you like this video, hit like on below button and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.